break in the Democrat front against Brett Kavanaugh, Supreme Court nominee number 2 by Donald J. Trump. Folks, this is easy to explain. The Democrats were unquestionably feeling the heat on Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh is going to be confirmed to the Supreme Court. There's almost nothing they can do. Think about the conundrum they find themselves in, right? Red state Democrat senators up for election this November, just a few months away right now. Red state senators cannot come out, Democrat red state senators cannot come out right now, and where Trump is, by the way, incredibly popular in these red states, West Virginia being one of them, Missouri with Claire McCaskill, West Virginia with Joe Manchin, they cannot come out against Kavanaugh. They can't. They're going to have to meet with him. You're seeing this break in the front because they don't. There's a concept called the political bank account. I've discussed this before on my podcast, not here before. The political bank account is very real. It's got nothing to do with money, by the way. A political bank account is an account filled with political goodwill. When your approval ratings are high as a politician, the president or anyone else, other politicians want to be associated with you. Why? Because politicians crave power like anyone else. And in order to get reelected, you want a glad hand, shake hands, hug, and be taking photos with politicians who are popular as well. No one wants to be near an unpopular politician. Everybody wants to be near the popular guy or woman, right? Pretty simple. Helps you get reelected. Well, even if you're a Democrat, that still matters. So if you're Joe Manchin in West Virginia, where Trump's approval rating is well over 50%, do you want to be the Democrat saying you're not going to sit down with this guy? Heck no, you don't. What's making this situation even worse for red state Democrats? A lot of these red state Democrats have a lot of what? Second Amendment advocates and firearm owners who are not remotely interested in forfeiting their right to protect themselves. They're going to want Kavanaugh appointed. At a minimum, they're going to want their senators to sit down and hear from him first. These Democrats are under incredible pressure right now to meet Kavanaugh. Unless there is some catastrophic change of events, mark my words, Kavanaugh will be confirmed. And one note to Democrats out there strategically. I'm not giving you advice. I'm not. I'm just telling you, as someone who's run before, I didn't win, but we gave it our best. One-issue voters, the most powerful block of one-issue voters out there are firearm owners who believe in the Second Amendment. When I say one-issue voters, I tell you, I'm referring to people who vote on basically one issue, obviously, and not everything else isn't important, but that one issue is going to determine what sways their vote either way. The Second Amendment is a VBD, a very big deal to these voters. A lot of these voters are in Missouri, Claire McCaskill, and in West Virginia, Joe Manchin. And if you don't sit down with Kavanaugh, you don't give him a fair shot at the hearing, and if he doesn't flub it, you don't give him your vote, and Trump's pick, you stand almost no chance of re-election. None. And either way, we win. Why? Because Trump's just going to send up another conservative nominee afterwards with an even bigger Senate majority, and either way, you lose. The Democrats are in a real corner on Kavanaugh. That's why they have no easy way out of this. None. And now that's why, again, why the Never Trumpers look even sillier for opposing Trump after the primary was over. These two Supreme Court nominations in Gorsuch and Kavanaugh are going to be game changers for the Constitution. Hopefully we'll get back to a constitutional republic and not the discretionary constitutional republic the far left wants.